Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe here. We're looking at Near Protocol today. I think this is a project that we do have to cover. Haven't spoken too much about this one recently, but it has been making some moves in the crypto market of recent. So Near Protocol, blockchains abstracted. Near is the chain abstraction stack empowering builders to create apps that scale to billions of users and across all blockchains. So I've been a lot of hype on this project. It's been around quite a while. It had a brutal bear market, as we know, but things are looking a lot more positive for Near at the moment, and price has reacted accordingly. So time of recording, we're at $7.38. That's up 2.7% on the day. Market cap very healthy, 7.8 billion. That is ranked 17th. Very good for Near to be in the top 20, in my personal opinion. And who knows, it may attack the top 10 in the near future. Volume also very high at the moment on the 24 hours, up 73%. That's ranked 16th. So pretty healthy volume, lot of interest in Near at the moment. So where do I think this one can go? We'll take a look at the chart on the bullish scenario in a moment, but I really want to just kind of cover the news on this project. So going back quite a few weeks, going back into March, we had Near Protocol's token almost doubling in a week ahead of NVIDIA's AI conference. So we've talked about all year a lot of the coins who were linked in AI, solely AI projects, or working alongside AI, doing very, very well this year with the pump on NVIDIA and other things like AMD, etc. Anything AI related in crypto that went up with Bitcoin did pretty well, especially against other altcoins, it has to be said, and Near Protocol was one of those that benefited. So as it was mentioned back then, Near Protocol was one of the only few crypto-related firms that was represented at NVIDIA's conference that did take place. So there was a lot of hype into the project, a lot of money coming in, and that played out quite nicely. And since then, the price has increased quite dramatically. Now, further into April, we had this news, NodeKit and Near Protocol Forge Alliance for blockchain scalability. Now, for those who don't know what NodeKit are, definitely go and do your research. But, just reading what it says in this article, leading figure in blockchain solutions, they unveiled a strategic collaboration with Near Protocol to introduce Near's data availability solutions into its composability layer. Primary goal of this partnership is to boost the interoperability and efficiency of rollups and specialized blockchain networks by streamlining synchronous cross-chain communication. So what do I think, this is really kind of all about? It's, Near, it's really good for the developers. It's empowering all the developers, what they can do. We know cross-chain is so big in the space now, really, really important. If you go and look at all the projects that are probably doing better than others, okay, yes, I've mentioned the AI aspect, but take away the AI aspect for a moment. I do believe the projects that are more linked heavily in cross-chain capability are doing much better inside the sort of top 30 cryptocurrencies out of all the altcoins out there. Now, further, this is literally a few days ago. Price sentiment is, continuing to be pretty bullish. As you can see here, only a few days ago, again, being reported by investing.com. Really good. When I've talked about some of these altcoins being mentioned, forget Cointelegraph, forget Coin Market, forget Coindesk for a moment. When these coins are getting mentioned on the likes of Forbes or investing.com, this is extremely bullish, extremely big news for these coins, in my opinion. And again, investing.com picking up on Near Protocol, rising more than 8% in 24 hours. That was just 3 days ago. Also, again, this was a day later, Near Protocol on the verge of major price test. So again, lots of positive sentiment on the Near Protocol price, getting around all the various media outlets, which I do think, is, important. But I'll take a look at the chart in a moment to talk about that potential price test. Now, of course, if you want to win any Near Protocol or any other altcoins or Bitcoin, go to cryptcomps.com. That is the best place where you can win altcoins. You can enter competition 8, where you can win £10,000 worth of any cryptocurrency, including Near, of course, or you can enter competition 9, where you can win £1,000 worth. It really is the very best odds of any crypto competition website out there, and all you have to do is get yourself a ticket. It's a skill-based competition, answer a question correctly, and you will be entered in the draw. So if you haven't done so already, check out cryptcomps.com and Of course, any tickets you buy also help support the channel, so we really do appreciate that. Also, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you smash up the like on this video. That also helps us get the content out there to like-minded individuals like yourself. And if you are new here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, set notifications, go back and watch previous videos. We've got a whole host of crypto content coming out regularly. Now, diving onto the charts on NEAR, I don't really want to get too technical on this one, guys. I think we just kind of have to focus on the bullish situation until we get a clear breakdown if price action goes the other way. Because at the moment, I think NEAR is one of those charts where all you have to say, you don't have to be an expert in terms of technical analysis to say, do you know what? Against the rest of the market, this one's looking pretty okay. So on the macro, we can see we had the run up in 2021. It looks like a pretty straightforward rather free wave move to the upside, which I've got it like that. Then, we've come down in the bear market like the rest of the whole market did. Again, NEAR absolutely got smacked like many altcoins did. All-time high was around about $21 close to, all the way down to just under $1 at 97 cents. But since then, very well done to anybody who got in there. If you managed to buy the bottom of this one and sell the top, you did a 9x, which is great. So we managed to peak out around about $9 around about the middle of March. And again, with the rest of the market, we've pulled back, but it has to be said, we've pulled back pretty gently with NEAR and rebounded pretty strongly since. So things looking pretty good, just focusing on this daily chart. Now, if this is a macro free wave move to the upside where we are still in a bull market on NEAR, 1-to-1 is coming in around about $38. So $38 from here, we're looking at around about 5.5x still at current price action. So that would still be pretty healthy. And again, if you got in at the bottom, you're looking at what, 38x potentially. So no guarantees, of course. Nothing in this video is financial advice, but things looking good on NEAR. Again, compared to many altcoins, I do think that this is a more bullish chart. Now, major resistance, if we do set a new yearly high, is going to be attacking that previous all-time high around about $20, $21 region, somewhere in there. So we do have to also have that in mind. Could hit some kind of a triple top. We had one peak here, two peaks here. Could we see a third peak? Could it do something similar to like Bitcoin did, where slightly go to a higher high and then maybe pull back? Because of course we don't know if Bitcoin is going to set a new yearly high yet. But of course, in Saturday's video, I did mention the potential that if Bitcoin has bottomed, could it be on the road to 90k? I'm not leaning either way that I'm feeling if that one is going to happen yet. I still want to see more confirmation to the upside, but of course Bitcoin has pulled back, time of recording, around about $63,000. So hitting resistance around the 64, 65. So eyes on Bitcoin to see what happens to these altcoins at the moment, but NEAR is holding up. Now in the bearish scenario, I've got $2.60 on this chart. I do think that we could potentially still pull back to that area. I'm not expecting us to go that deep in the bullish scenario, but it wouldn't be unheard of to still potentially do a free wave move back up, something like this. So that could absolutely happen. $2.60 would be deep, but really the reason I've got it on there is because it is the last line of defense, in my opinion. If $2.60 area roughly was to break on NEAR, then I could say that we could potentially not rule out new bear market lows, and instead potentially we've just got a free wave move this way, and things might be looking pretty bearish for NEAR. So things could change fast on this chart, but I'm not really focusing on that bearish scenario at the moment because I think things are looking okay, especially where we've bounced out of. Now I've got the green box on, and that's between around about 480 and that 260 area at the lowest point. But anything kind of below 480, even, you could maybe stretch that out to around about $5. Again, not financial advice, but I do think there is fair value in starting to dollar cost average a position on NEAR if you haven't done so already, because I do think that bullish scenario chance has a decent chance on this chart at the moment. Of course, all changes if 260 breaks. Leave us a comment below if you are invested in NEAR or if you're considering NEAR for your altcoin bag. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.